Hey everybody, I'm Evan and this is Magnolias and Sunlight, the video portion to my blog, magnoliasandsunlight.com. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking the video. I'm so glad you're here. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm so glad that you decided to click on this video and come back and hang out. Especially because today we're doing some really cool DIYs for spring break. So it is almost spring break, so many people are headed to the beach. And spring break can get kind of pricey when you're buying new swimsuits and new bathing suit cover-ups and sunglasses and all kinds of things for the beach. But I have a few ideas of ways that you can buy cheaper items and then make them look brand new, really expensive. So two things about this video. I'm super jealous for everyone going to a tropical location, or all of you on my Instagram and stuff who are already in a tropical location, because El Nino decided to come to California a little later than we expected, and it has been raining non-stop for like 3 days. And I meant to get this video up a lot earlier today, but the struggle is so real and I have not been able to get motivated at all. All I wanted to do is scroll through Pinterest and watch the new House of Cards, so I apologize that this is up so late. So the other thing is that I planned to kind of model all of these things that I made so I could show you how they look, you know, out in the sunshine, and prove that they are actually wearable and functional items, but it never got sunny or warm enough to do either of those things. So I will give you guys some close-ups, and then hopefully for next week's video, where I do a few more of these DIYs that are a little more intricate and take a little more time, I will be able to take those and show you guys what they look like on. So I apologize for not being able to do that, but I am still really excited about the stuff that I made today, and I hope that you guys get to make them too. So subscribe to this channel so you can see next week's video, and also give this video a thumbs up if you're going to a tropical location for spring break. I'm jealous, like I already said, but let's dive in and I will show you what you guys can make. So all you have to do is stroll through Victoria's Secret or Target to find out that tassel bathing suits are crazy popular right now. So I wanted to make one because they can get kind of expensive. Let's dive in so you can see how to make this cute tassel bikini with the bottoms that match, because I'm big on matching bottoms. So for this project, you're gonna obviously need a bathing suit and then some gold O-rings, colored string of your choice to make your tassels, gold string, glue, scissors, and a fork. So the first step is to tie your string around the base of your fork, and that's gonna be how big your tassel is. So wrap it around as much as you want. The more string you use, the bigger the tassel, the less, obviously, the smaller, and then cut off the excess. And then you're going to cut about 6 inches and thread it through the bottom of the fork to tie off the top of the tassel. So bring it around and then make a double knot just so that it's really, really secure. Then pull it off of the fork and you kind of have a little tiny tassel. Flip it over and then double knot it again just to make sure that that top piece does not fall off. And there's your cute tassel. So take a gold O-ring, the biggest one that you have, and thread it through the top loops. And that's how you'll attach it to the swimsuit. So you can close that up, and then you have what very much looks like a tassel. So I like to pull the little piece up just to make sure that it is close to the top as possible, and then we're going to cut about 10 inches of gold string and double knot it just like you did with the pink string a second ago. And then wrap that around to try and cover up any imperfections in your first knot, and then double knot that as well. After you do that, you're just going to cut off all of the excess, and you might have some little tails. You can just glue those down to finish up the look. So then take your tassel, turn it upside down, and cut all of the loops so that it turns into fringe. Now that we have our tassels done, we're going to put 3 of them all onto one of the other rings and then attach that to the center of the bathing suit top. That's just so that they hang a little lower and they don't stick out funny. You kind of get a little more movement. And then to add a little extra embellishment, I took a bunch of the extra gold O-rings and I put them all over on either side just to make it a little more festive. Then for the bottom, I put 2 of the tassels on each one of the ends that you tie, and then I tied them into a knot to hold them in place, and I kind of mix and matched all of the colors. So that is your finished swimsuit. There are 3 tassels on the top and then 8 down on the bottom. So the next project is something that I would love to make for my friends if we all went to the beach together. And that is this Tervis tumbler-like. It's not actually Tervis tumbler, but it is a wine glass in a plastic cup. You don't want to take glass on the beach, obviously, or around the pool because it's just kind of dangerous, but you also want to have a reusable cup that you can put whatever you want in it. So this one I think is really cute because it is a wine glass inside. I grabbed this off of Amazon also. I think it was only about $7. And then all you need is a cute little patch to put on it. You can personalize these. I wanted a flamingo to match the lid. If you have a bunch of girlfriends going, or guy friends too, you could make them for them. You can buy a bunch of different patches, and then everybody has their own personalized cup for the beach. So for this next project, you need your cup, a patch, and your glue, and some masking tape. You're just gonna put a really thin layer of the glue all over the patch that you're using. You don't want to use too much, otherwise it can seep out of the sides. And if it does, you can still clean it up a little bit. So then just place it where you want to and use the masking tape to tape it down. That way none of the little bits fold up and they all glue flat to the mug. And that's it. So sunglasses are a must for when you're going to the beach. So we're gonna make both of these. These sunglasses came from Marshall's. They were $9 each, so I was so excited to add some fun stuff to them. So I just put some turquoise beads around the top of this one, and then these were a little more sassy, a little more of a classic shape, and they were black, so I covered them with some pearl. I think both of these could be really cute if you had like a black scalloped bikini. You could go for these, or I would totally pair these with the tassel bikini that we already made. Also, I think look really cool during festival season because I just love the turquoise. I'm obsessed with turquoise right now, and it pairs really well with the tortoiseshell sunglasses. So grab some sunglasses and some beads, and you can make your own pair of really cool sunglasses for super, super cheap. So for your sunglasses, obviously you need sunglasses. I used some of these really cool small turquoise beads, and once again, where you need the glue. So you're gonna take the beads that you want. I tried to kind of measure them out beforehand, and then put a little bit of glue around the top of the sunglasses. You could go all the way around if you wanted to, but I wanted to just embellish the tops. So then, as evenly as possible, layer on the beads, and then try and make sure that you don't see the holes from the beads just so it looks a little more polished. So for the second pair of sunglasses, I corralled all of my little pearls in the masking tape, and we're just gonna do exactly what we did before, but this time make sure that you use the exact same number of beads on either side, because with the pearls, it's a little more noticeable. And last but not least, something that I've learned the hard way is necessary during spring break is a lanyard for your sunglasses. Call it a croaky, call it a lanyard, call it whatever you want, but this one is super easy to make and it looks really, really cool, especially when you get tan. The gold and the pearlized leather straps look really great. So make sure if you don't want to make one of these that you pick one up somewhere, because I promise number one tip for going to spring break is having something to keep your sunglasses from getting lost, especially when you're out in the ocean or hanging out in the sand playing volleyball. It's so easy to lose your sunglasses. So I definitely recommend this. It's really cute, and once again would transition really well into festival season. So for the last project, you need these little sunglass holders that I got off of Amazon, and I'll link all of the products I have in this video down below. Use leather string that I found at Michael's, and then you're going to string on one of the eyeglass holders, tie a knot, and then tape it down with your masking tape just like you would if you were making a friendship bracelet. Measure out how much you want and then add about 3 inches. Remember, this is going all the way around your neck, but you also want enough on the end to tie another knot. So then just start braiding. You want the braid to be as tight as possible. If the masking tape doesn't hold, use a clipboard, or I used my teeth. Then cut off all of the extra. Somehow I ended up with a lot more of one color. Thread on another one of the sunglass holders and tie a knot. I used a pair of pliers to make sure it was super tight, and then just clean up the end. And there you have it. Just attach the ends to your sunglasses and you won't lose your new DIY sunglasses this spring break. So So I've got all of my goodies in this bag, which we are going to DIY next week. So a little sneak preview. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you loved all of these DIY projects. They were so easy to make. I made them all in one afternoon after I decided that I needed to get up off of the couch and, despite the rain, get a little motivated. So make sure you check back tomorrow. It is Monday with Matt as always, and instead of working out, we did some shots of wheatgrass and ginger and turmeric and apple cider vinegar. So check that out. Matt has a lot of really great information about the juice scene trend, and I just made a lot of really awful faces. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, make sure you check back next week because I'm going to be making a bathing suit cover up, this lovely bag, some cool koozies to keep your drinks cold, and a really awesome sun hat that is totally personalized. So I can't wait to make those, and I can't wait to see you guys. Subscribe to my channel so that you guys get updated on all of those. Make sure that you check out my social medias. They are all linked down below. And head over to the blog this week so that you guys can see what's going on there. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Love you lots. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Evan, and this is Magnolias and Sunlight, the video portion to my blog, magnoliasandsunlight.com.